All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. Shit, I haven't shuffled for a pre-shuffle yet. Let me do that. Randomly at the bottom is 6 Pentacles. Woohoo! This is the 12-12 portal. It's a pretty important reading. It always is every year. It activates the 11-11 portal while I'm shuffling for your pre-shuffle. I'll just tell you. The 11-11 portal is the energetic new year. Is it a portal? Is there a magic little elf that comes out and spits out a big vortex opening up? No. I'm sorry to suck the hocus pocus out of it for you. Just out of a coincidence. It could be a coincidence. Likely isn't, because there's no such thing as coincidences. There is an energy, and it's like an energetic squall, that comes around this time, around 12-12. It usually happens, we'll call it mid-December, and it's an energy that usually stretches from about the 10th or so of December until just before Christmas. And it causes some things to happen. It's the time when you get to make some wishes. It's the time, because it activates the manifesting of the 11-11 portal, that you get to make your New Year's resolutions and have them stick. If you make it past the 12-12 portal, everybody make their resolutions on New Year's Eve or some shit. Not a chance in hell. January 1st doesn't mean anything. It's just a number on a cardboard calendar. It is what it is. So believe what you want to believe, but there is an energy here. All right? And we're going to see what the universe is going to tell us right now. We got a pre-shuffle. Normally you'd be staring at it. So let's pretend I did the pre-shuffle before I hit the record button. And let's get started. I'm dying to see how this affects somebody attached to you, because they're coming into this reading. And I can tell you right now, this is going to be some shit, because I'm looking at the damn pre-shuffle. And look at this. I don't even know what's in there. I haven't looked, but so far it's a tower. Okay, that's unreal. I have to roll the chair back. There's the tower. Why is that important? What was the star of the show of the Venus reading? What was the star of the show? I kept talking about the tower from the weekly reading from this week. Here it is. It's a tower. What's it crossed by? The Fool. Yeah. Here we go. Hope I don't break down. Fueling the fuel. Fueling the fuel, or the Fool, is the Chariot. Underneath the Chariot is the Knight. I got every fast card here. Every energy. And again, it backs up my energetic weather update from the other day. Life comes at you fast in this energy. It's all about the 12-12 portal here. There's some kind of blast of energy that comes through. I call it an energetic squall. It's like you're out there having a picnic, right? And all of a sudden it just starts raining for like 5 minutes, and then the sun comes back out again. It's like that kind of energy. It comes around. It's a cycle. It comes around every year about this time. The Tower and the Fool and the Chariot. Somebody here is ready to take a chance on you. They got something to say. And as if all of this wasn't good enough, the Knight of Swords is, because of the background energy, is tied to justice. Somebody's got something they want to say to you. Now, this can play out. I'm not going to sugarcoat anybody's ass. This is as much fun as I think that might be on a nice evening. Maybe some wax and all that, hot wax. Anyway, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to tell you, somebody's got something to say. It might be their justice. It could be good. It could be bad for some of you. I don't know. But somebody is hell-bent on coming towards you. And what's strange, I got nothing but determination off the Chariot. The Chariot is making these two, the Fool and the Tower, way more powerful. Holy shit. All right, let's go. Let's do it. We're going to clarify with the witches. I have not looked at this. I was very lazy. I just hit the record button. I did. Randomly at the bottom is the Devil. Oh my God, this is some shit. Look, get you some popcorn, some beer, some coffee, soda, whatever it is you want. Some Twizzlers. Well, we're going to have a reading here. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, if that was the fucking surface energy, you're supposed to be here. All right? I mean, come on. I'm glad I shuffled for it here. I would have had to say, that's just fucking crazy. It's powerful energy. It is every year. This is when we get rolling. Now, last year, I remember last year's 12-12 portal, and I know it had some wind behind it. In other words, the 12-12 portal energy came in, but it had some wind behind it, so it blew out quite a bit. Like chasing your hat down the road on a windy day. It gets pretty far away. Kind of a thing. There isn't a lot of wind behind this one. It peters out by Christmas. Okay? Maybe New Year's. I'll be generous. Completely gone. But It's enough of a squall that it might ruin somebody's picnic, right? You know, kind of a thing. It's got some wind to it, but once it's gone, it's gone. All right? What does that mean? It means that means what I said in my energetic weather update. It's why life comes at you fast. And I put in that energetic weather update an approximate time between the 9th and the 17th. I'll stretch it here. All right? I'll stretch it between the 9th and the 20th. Okay? So, yeah. Here we go. Let's do it. First card out's before the cut. This reading is timeless, though. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. It is conceivable that this might affect some of you in February. I'm not a fucking Time Lord, and I'm not the Warlock on the hill. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. So this might be near future influence for you. So pay a fucking attention. Okay? Here we go. While we're here, card before the cut, Page of Cups. Let's just look at that for a moment. Isn't that sweet and pastel-y? It seems real nice, doesn't it? It does. It seems real nice. Then I don't know why I keep looking at that. Okay? I keep feeling that. I put this fucker down right there, and I still feel it. It's coming through the entire deck and then hitting me right square in the forehead. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying this is a powerful soulmate. A soulmate either you have underestimated or they have underestimated your connection, or both of you have underestimated it. I don't know. I got two people on this card right here, and neither one of them seems like they want to pull their head out of their ass. So I'm not sure. I would put more bravery on the girl here. She seemed fine. And she definitely a Steve Love tarot viewer. She got no pants on. So, all right, let's go. What comes after the cut? It's nice. It seems sweet. Remember that word seem, right? Okay. I say that a lot about my sister's dates. And she introduces me to. I say, well, he seems real nice. And you know, when I say that I picked up on something, right? You know, why'd you say seem? Well, maybe a little of that. I don't know. High Priestess after that. See? What did I say? What did I just say? I said, I gave you a sweet little analogy of my sister's dates. I said, sometimes I say they seem, well, he seems real nice. And she always say, why'd you say that? There's something hidden underneath that Page of Cups. I'm not fucking with you. There it is. It seems nice. I think it's more powerful than you guys realize. And I think that's why I keep getting drawn to the devil. All right, let me shuffle the deck. Let's pull ourselves a reading. See if I can keep my voice here. The weather's so weird here lately. I can't keep up. I'm very sensitive to things. You wouldn't want to be me. I'm very, very sensitive to things. I have to put up a lot of blocks all the time. Weather is something I'm extremely sensitive to a point where my doctor thinks I have superpowers. He's like, if you were some kind of superhero, you'd be able to tell the weather. And I'm like, what kind of useless superpower is it for me to walk into a room and go, it's humid in here? You know, I mean, who gives a shit? What kind of crap superhero am I, right? Weather idiot, you know, weather geek. I don't know. Anyway. Fucks with me all the time. It's tough. That's why I moved to Southern California. I thought, well, we have consistent weather here. I'll be fine. Right? It's the same every day. When I first got here for the first decade or so, it was the same weather every day. Now it's turned into fucking, I don't know, Seattle or some shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. I need to move further south or something. All right, let's go. All right. Find me an island in the South Pacific. That's what I want to do. If I could get high-speed internet there, I probably would. Anyway, 9 of Wands. I don't want to leave you all in the lurch just because I want to go to an island, right? 9 of Wands here. Overall energy of our reading. 9's of the end in tarot. Fueled by 5 Pentacles. This is I could phrase it, well, I could give you the generic overall energy, which is somebody feels left out. They feel like they want to take the wall down and say something, but that's not really what this is. What is this? Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles. There's something somebody forgot to tell you, and now they're whole determined. There's my eyes, steely-eyed determination of the great horned owl, wanting to tell you. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but it's going to be something. All right, here we go. Here we go. Right, here's the energy around your connection with whoever the fuck this is. And boy, let me tell you. Imagine your person is my sister's date. And I say, well, he seems nice. Right? There's something. That high priestess, there's something hidden here. On the surface, it's that beautiful little duck. That ducky got teeth. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pulling on somebody attached to you. I'll pull on you, but you'll show up in here somewhere, or you'll show up in the extended, whatever. I don't know. But you need to know this for sure. Your connection is right here. The 3D energy around this person is here. Right here is their soul. This is the hidden energy. What the fickle old gal wants to tell us. It's red with the energy of connection. And right here is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend a 12-12 portal reading. This is the big one, Lamont. Right? Remember Fred Sanford? This is the big one, Lamont. Now, why would I give that analogy here? Is it because somebody's having a heart attack? No, no, no. See, Fred Sanford on that show, this is the big one, Lamont, he would always cry wolf. You know, it was always, at some point, you just stop believing it. At some point, somebody looked like they're having a heart attack, but they've been, you know, it's been the big one 9 times. This is something that you dare not believe. This is the energy that's here is the equivalent of this is the big one, Lamont. It's like, yeah, you've said that every episode for fucking 4 seasons. You know, it is a bit of that. So this is something that, again, you may have heard was going to happen from other people, or you thought it was going to happen and then it didn't. This is a cry wolf kind of energy that's here. Somebody showing up. The wolf is actually there this time. The duck has teeth from that Page of Cups. So again, I don't joke about anything. Everything I say, it's part of the reading. If I joke about it, it's part of the reading. If I say it, it's part of the reading. If it's an analogy, it's part of the reading. Okay? All right, here we go. Let's see where we go. Right here, the energy around your connection with whoever this is. At the moon, hidden. Again, more hidden things. There's things you don't know. Things going on that you don't know. Yeah. It's a Leonard Skinner song, I believe. Things going on that you don't know. Google the lyrics. Might be Charlie Daniels. I think it's Leonard Skinner. Who cares? Google the lyrics. It's a song called Things Going On You Don't Know. There's maybe just one word in there that's for you. I don't know. What's going on here with that energy? It's somebody's hidden, something words left unsaid, something. Bigfoot hiding behind a tree. We'll see when we clarify. Again, I get this, that Page of Cups was nice. Pastel colors, sweet. Oh, look at the little ducky. Right? And the fucker will take your goddamn finger off. Okay? It is one of those things. All right. I think what I'm driving at is what this person has to say to you, whoever it is, might surprise you. It might surprise you in a good way, but it might also be like, huh? Like that. There's always a double-edged sword energy, and there's more than one person watching. You don't want to be blinded. You don't want to just focus on the light, right? You don't want to get sugar-coated and then find it blindsided. Oh my God, they're here. Steve said they're going to say they love me, and they come in and say quite the opposite. You'd be surprised. And then you'd yell, fuck you, Steve, right? Like, you know, it's fine. 3D energies around this person. The strength card. Somebody grew a pair here. They're coming. This is a powerful soulmate. They're coming in. That lion, 500-pound cat with a rose in its mouth from one of the two. It's one of the roses from the 2 of Cups in this deck. Huh? Somebody's passion. There's a lot of. This is a passionate forward movement. Leo energy. It's passionate. It's passionate. That lion. Yeah, it's a horny lion. Might be for some of you. For some of you, this is. You do not see this coming. Whatever it is, you do not see this coming between the High Priestess and this Moon card. And it's coming. And what's funny is, you'd probably notice if a 500-pound cat was coming at you. Now granted, they're fairly camouflaged. Lions don't live in the jungle. They're not the king of the jungle. They live on the savannah. That's why they're the color that they are. They match with the grasses in the savannah, and they go after zebras and shit like that, right? The gazelle and all that, whatever. And anyway, at the end of the day here, you don't see this coming, even though it's a 500-pound cat. You're getting this reading for a reason. This is about the incoming energy coming at you. You got your own shit going on in the 12-12 portal, I'm sure. You know, maybe you got something to say to somebody too. I don't know. Your energy's attached. It's equal and opposite reaction. Maybe you're more. I feel you as more peaceful during all this, right? Okay. All right. Their soul is here. It bookends the moon. Yeah, I see. I knew it. Yeah, see? See? Ah. You know, it's funny. I had someone over this is the Burger King. It's the King of Wands. I had somebody over about a week or so ago. Haven't seen in a while. And old Flem the Parrot was sitting on their knee. And Flem the Parrot and I play this game. It's Cobra. We call it Cobra. Oh, I call it Cobra. I don't know what the fuck he calls it. But I hiss at him. I take Steve's hand and I go like that. And he's learned to do that. So now, every once in a while, he opens his beak and he stretches his neck out and he goes like that. And he does it really good, just like I just did. Scared the shit out of this friend of mine. He's like, holy fuck, what the hell's happening? Right? He's like, because he sound like he about to attack. He's not. He just wanted to play. That's kind of what's here. Again, I don't talk about anything that's not in the energy. Somebody here, it's what I just described about Flem the Parrot. It's tough to explain. I don't know any other way to explain it. This book ends the moon. Somebody here is all bark and no bite. Can I put it that way? Okay. This lion is all bark and no bite. It's all bark and no bite. This is ego. It doesn't belong in the soul. This energy flows from here to here. There's whatever they have to say, it doesn't do anything to the soul connection you have with them. It doesn't damage it. It doesn't help it. Net, it's a bit of a wash. Okay? Because this energy flows from here to here, and that leaves the soul relatively empty. I don't have a soul energy here. The King of Wands isn't about soul. Okay? So it is. Take it how you want to take it. The best analogy I can give you is Cobra game with Flem the Parrot. Okay? It's the best I can give you. He's all. I said relax. He's just playing. He's fine. He just, take your hand and go, and then he'll do it back to you. And he did. It's that kind of thing. So whatever it is, don't fear that 500-pound cat. Okay? It's fine. I don't know how else to phrase it. We'll find out more when we clarify. That's funny that the Cobra game could be kind of freaky. He does have a big beak. He looked like he could rip the shit out of you if he wanted to. He wouldn't. You won't find a puppy more tame than Flem the Parrot, let me tell you. Right here is the hidden energy, the message from the universe. Red with the moon. He a little too tame, right? I call him too tame for Parrot Jungle. The Knight of Pentacles. It's a persistent energy. It's again, I don't like doing the generic stuff, but it's a deer in the headlights energy. And again, we've got a moonlit night. I don't think the universe is like, you have no idea what this person has to say. You have no idea. It's something completely different. It's something happening. It has no real effect on the soulmate connection in a negative way or a positive way. So I think whatever this is, whoever this person is, and I can't predict free will, but if they communicate, I think you might need to sit with it. Usually when I see that, you have to sit with it for a little bit, okay? So it might freak you out at first, right? Fucking, oh my God, what the fuck is he doing? I think he's attacking me, right? That kind of thing. It might freak you out at first, but at the end of the day, it's nothing. It's fine. If you sit with it, you're like, okay, it's cool. That kind of thing. I mean, I have no other way to put it. Usually when that energy is here, it's something that comes in. Might be shocking. I don't know. We saw the Tower already in the pre-shuffle. What's the potential final outcome for my viewers? Red with the Strength card. The Five of Wands. Yeah. This is a what the fuck energy. This is for you. You may say out loud, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Something like that. Okay? This is one of those what the fuck was that moments. That's how I'm going to phrase it. I don't want to confuse it. That's the basic baseline energy that's there. I said, what's the final outcome for you, my viewer? Here comes the big cat, and you're like, that was it? Or what the fuck was that? Right? Again, it is what it is. Let's clarify, and let's finally shuffle that devil away, okay? It's probably some karma blowing out with the devil there. For some of you, it's something you didn't want to hear from somebody. For some of you, it is something you want to hear. It's what I said in the energetic weather update. For some of you, you're getting something you wanted, but now it poses a bit of a problem. When you had the big house with the yard, you wanted a lion. You were like, oh, I would love a lion. We got the big yard, 2 acres. Plenty of room for a lion. And now you're in the one bedroom by the fucking airport, and you can't have a lion. They don't even allow pets. You know, it's like that. It's sort of that in a way. But I think it's more of a cock your head and go, what the fuck? All right. Which is kind of what my friend did, strangely enough, when Flem the parrot hissed at him. He's like, whoa, what the fuck? You know, it's like, okay, all right, take it easy. Take it easy. It's fine. He's not poisonous. All right. The moon. Why is it here? So keep that little story in mind if this communication happens for you. He's not poisonous. It's no big deal. No bad or good. Just sit with it for a little bit, and you can make of it what you want. You can make something positive out of it or something negative out of it, right? It's like clay in kindergarten art class. You got some kids that make a really nice ashtray. You got other kids that make something that looks like an ashtray that got blown up with dynamite. I mean, it don't look like anything. It looks like something out of a horror movie. All right? This is a lump of clay energy. All right? From somebody. Divine masculine. Emperor. The environmental energy. Who's hiding something? Who's saying something that blows your mind? Who coming in with the hidden energy? Who? Well, it's the divine masculine. It's the Burger King. Okay? This is, for a lot of you, the Burger King. Whoever that is. For a lot of you, it is. For others of you, it could be a family member, somebody who thinks that they had control over you. It's possible. I don't know. It's going to vary for all of you. What's on top? I'm dying to see where this goes. The Ace of Cups. This is a problem. I'm going to tell you why. I get it. What the fuck? Right? Just bear with me. And again, it does tie to my little Flem hissing story. You don't expect a parrot, right? A decent-sized parrot. He's not particularly, he's not too big. He's about the size of a barn owl. You know, he's a decent-sized bird to hiss at you with his beak open and his tongue sticking out. It's a little fire-breathing dragon for most people's liking. Okay? That's kind of what's going on here. This is a very emotional Ace of Cups level, flowing, spilling out, very emotional ego energy. Something's coming out of this person's mouth that you don't expect. All right? And it is a great big what the fuck moment for you, but it's a Five of Wands because the universe is saying it's not that big a deal. All right? Chill. You're all right. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Wheel of Fortune. Completely out of character for this Emperor. Completely out of character. Behaving complete opposite, 180 degrees from the way they usually behave. Okay? Wow. Okay. Okay. Strength. Why is it here? Strength. Let's talk about the 500-pound cat in the room. All right. The Knight of Pentacles. That ties it over here to the message from the universe. Yeah, it's a surprise. It's just somebody here who normally wouldn't go in the water is now going in the water. What's on top? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Ten to the end, dead end, lead to a new beginning, blah, blah, blah. Why is this here? Before I open my mouth, the Page of Pentacles. This is a person, if you're trying to, well, I'll give you, there's a couple of energies here. On the one side, this is a person who always learns things the hard way. So if you're trying to figure out who this is someone who always learns their lessons the hard way. Okay? Or they're a procrastinator. They'll wait till the last minute to fucking do anything. Right? You know. It is what it is. I got neighbors like this. They wait till their car gets towed before they fucking register it. It's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. They park it on the street for like the tag's expired a year, expired 2 years. Finally, the parking guy comes and tows the fucking thing, and then they come back that day with a brand new sticker on it. Doesn't make any fucking sense. But it's a bit of that. A little bit, you know. Some people are just like that. They don't do anything until they have to. Somebody feels like this is something they have to do, but it's something they should have done a long time ago. But they maybe were afraid to or nervous to. Now, for some reason, they're not nervous to. Usually, it's probably because they got nothing to lose. I always say people with nothing to lose are the most dangerous people. You know? I mean, it is. It's true. I'm not saying this person's dangerous, but the words coming out of their mouth are things that they wouldn't normally dare say. Now, they're brave. Now, they got nothing to lose, they figure. I get it. I get it. All right. Why is the King of Wands here? Let's talk about it. I've already explained it, and I've told you a fun game to play with your parrot or mine. I don't know. It's crossed by Temperance. What's feeling that? I'm trying to figure out the best way to phrase. Yeah. I want to say it's my energy of temperance where somebody figures it out. They finally get it. You know, victory after a long battle, fueling it. There's a victory after a long battle, fueling this. And I want to say somebody's figured out that they've been an asshole. But what somebody's figured out here is this flows from here to here, is that they can be an asshole here or they can be nice or whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. Right? It's like I've got something I want to say to you, but I'm afraid to say it. I want to tell you your feet are too big and they stink. And I'm afraid to fucking tell you. I'm afraid to fucking tell you because it's going to affect something or you're going to get upset. In this fucking energy, I just don't fucking care. Now, I'm like, yep, I'm this guy. I don't care. I'm going to tell you. Don't care if you're upset. Don't care if whatever. It applies in two directions. It applies in the negative and or the positive. It depends. You're all different people. You're all snowflakes. You're all dealing with something new. So for some of you, somebody's just been afraid to tell you they love you and they have passion for you and they want to bang you. And in this energy, they don't care anymore. They got nothing to lose. That's what they feel like. So they just man or woman up and do it. They just say it. But again, I don't want to bullshit you. This is a double-edged sword energy. It can play out the stinky big feet way too. Okay, keep that in mind. What's on top here? King of Wands on top of King of Wands, backing up what I just fucking said. And I didn't know that was there. Backing it up. Why? It cuts both ways. That's what that says. It tells us that both energies are present. Could be positive, could be negative. It could be. Why is the King of Wands here? A Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. This person in this energy, this is where the feelings live. In this energy, this person feels like it's sort of an energy of you're playing poker. You don't usually play poker, but you're in a high stakes game, and you saw it once in a movie, so you thought you'd just go, I'm all in, and you push all your chips in. Somebody's all in here. Okay? It's not always a good thing. You might want to watch Rounders a couple of times with Matt Damon before you go playing poker somewhere. You might want to check it out. You'll learn a few new terms like stacks of high society and stuff like, which is 10 grand. But it's a bit of that. I think somebody here needed to watch Rounders a little bit. Again, it's all part of this nothing to lose energy, whatever, right? It's this logic of I came with nothing, right? Might as well go for it. Yeah. It's not always good logic. You can actually leave with something. If you came with nothing, that doesn't mean you need to leave with nothing. It's a good idea. It's better if you can leave with something. Okay? So I'm just saying that logic applies here. All right? Knight of Pentacles. Oh, this is a fun read. I love the 12-12 portal readings. Listen, life comes at you fast over this period. I'm telling you, between now and Christmas. Again, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, so I should be careful about that because some people take me literally. Again, it might happen in February for some of you, but whatever. You got to just catch my drift here. All right? It's tricky energy to explain, but I like how I've explained it. Somebody feels like they got nothing to lose. Maybe anything they were afraid to tell you before. They're very emotional, whether it's a negative thing about your big smelly feet or they love you. They're very emotional, which is way out of character for this person. They don't know how to control it. All right? They don't know how to control it. All right. It's crossed by 3 swords. A message from the universe for you. Knight of Pentacles crossed by 3 swords. If you didn't know this was coming, you'd get hurt. That's the message for you from the universe. It's a deer in the headlights energy. The universe has a message for you because somebody's out there and it knows who's here. The energy knows who's here. That's why I say I'd have more accurate readings if less people were here. You know, I don't know why. I don't understand these readers that want 1 million subscribers and shit. You can't fucking, that's crazy town. All right? I'll run for the hills if we get that many, which we won't. But I'm way too controversial for that. But right here, universe, you're getting this because otherwise this would be, you'd be a deer in the headlights because you got somebody here who's, I got nothing to lose. I'm just going to tell Steve's viewer, right? And again, you'd be 3 of Swords around it here. If you didn't see it coming, this is a deer that gets hit. We're telling the deer, hey, buddy, come here. Come here. There's a car coming around the corner in a minute. Just so you know, you might want to get your ass out of the road. Okay? You're getting this and you're getting this information. It's for your greater good. Okay? Why is this here? See? Look, I ain't looking. I didn't know. Knight of Swords. Right? It comes at you fast. This Emperor's feelings, what they have to say, either you got big stinky feet or they love you, whatever it is, it comes at you fast. They say it, they stab you with it, and they leave. Okay? And again, what did I just tell the deer? What did I say? I said, hey, buddy, yo, there's a car coming around the corner in a minute. You might want to get your hairy ass out of the road. I added hairy that time for effect. Okay? Right here. I haven't looked at a lot of deer's asses. I don't know. Might be the bald spot on them. I have no idea. Don't be offended. I'm a deer farmer. You'd be surprised. If you start a YouTube channel, you can say anything on these videos and somebody does it. I said something once about clog dancing. I had a clog dancer come at me. I mean, really? I mean, honestly, you could say anything. It doesn't matter. Hunting frogs, we had somebody that did that. I mean, it's great. I mean, I got a whole list somewhere. There's some funny shit that's happened, I'll tell you. Knight of Swords, why is it here? 8 of Swords. What did I say? This backs up everything I just said. If you don't see this coming, this is going to hurt. Okay? You're getting this reading. This is a message for somebody that's not paying attention. You're futzing with a dog, or you're sitting there doubting it. You're like, Steve's just being funny. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're getting this reading for a reason. It could be future influence for you, so you don't get blindsided, because this person is coming in hot. They don't know how to handle these feelings. Okay? They usually ride a motorcycle down, or they usually ride a bicycle down the street. Now you're handing them a Ninja. You know, what is it, Kawasaki Ninja. You go, it's way different. All right? They don't know how to handle this shit. What's going on here? So you're like, somebody comes in, they reach out. I don't know, it might pose a problem for you, but it's mostly the energy coming off of this. If I was in this energy, it would be me saying, what the fuck was that about? Somebody just figures they got nothing to lose. They come in, I wouldn't normally say this, but you got big feet and they fucking stink. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? And then they leave. What the fuck was that? Right? This happens all the time. This has been in the readings from time to time. Energy is in cycles. It comes around. Everybody, for some reason, the DM side is feeling very brave. And their emotions are flowing. And they feel like they can get away with anything. They feel like they can say anything. And they probably can in most contexts. It's all a bunch of hot air. Whether it's I love you or it's your feet are big. It's all a bunch of hot air for some reason. The universe is clear here. It has no effect on the soulmate connection you have with this person. You're not resolving any karma. It's nothing. It just leaves you scratching your head going, what the fuck? Right? Crossing that? You want proof? Fine. Crossed by 8 wands. Here they come. They come in fast, hot, talky, chatty, throat chakra blue. You're like, what the fuck was that? Right? You might even want to fight back. What do you mean my feet are big? And they say, fuck you. I got big feet. I got long toes. That's what's going on there. You can't, you know. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying, don't. I'm going to give you the advice I always give you here when this type of energy rolls in. Do not engage. It's not worth it. Okay? It's not worth it. It's one of those things where, you know, somebody says something nasty about your boyfriend or your girlfriend at the bar. It's some total stranger. And then they say something dirty or nasty and you want to punch them in the head. It's one of those energies that comes around you where the little voice says they're not worth it. They're not worth getting arrested, going to court, you know, having to pay a fine, assault charge. It's not worth it. They're not worth it. This is not worth you getting worried about. Even if, now you might say, well, what happens if they say they love me, Steve? You keep talking about feet. What if they love me? Well, fine. But something about this particular person telling you that they love you poses a problem for you in some way. You're still, well, what the fuck? Even if it's, you know, why didn't you have the balls to say this before? I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of reasons. However, we got somebody who's hit rock bottom here, and they got nothing to lose. For some of you, it makes them feel good. It's their justice, right? Didn't we have justice in the pre-shuffle? I feel justice here. What's on top? Page of Swords. Somebody's a little boy with a sword. What did I say? I said they normally ride a bicycle. Now they're on a Kawasaki Ninja. 0 to 60 in 1.5 seconds. You know, they're not fucking used to that. They're going to fly right off the road into a tree. We had a kid in high school, got one of those little sport bikes. You know, I don't remember which one he got. I don't know if it was a Ninja or whatever it was. I don't remember. But I remember he wrapped himself around the fucking telephone pole. He kept taking off on the thing. Look, with those kinds of forces, with the kind of G-forces at 0 to 60 in 2 seconds or some shit, you got to hold on. You can't be like holding on loosely. Apparently, he was holding on loosely and they got away from him and he went off the road. This is what's happening here with this person's emotions. Somebody here, again, is a child with a sword. They've picked up one of these and they're just swinging it around. Why is the Page of Swords here? The Knight of Cups. It's somebody whose emotions are flowing. How do I phrase this? Read with the student. Somebody figured out that they have a lot of emotion for you, good or bad. And it's like a child with a sword. They just kill, or a 22. They just shooting everything in sight that they can find. Okay? End of the day. It is what it is. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go. Final message for you. 3 cards from the bottom. Let's see where we get. 7 Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 2 of Wands, and a 2 of Pentacles. It's very similar to the energetic weather update I pulled earlier. In fact, these were the crossing energies of the energetic weather update that I pulled the other day, right? We were right in this energy. It should have shown up this way. Again, it did. It just showed up, came back around for a final message to you. The final message to you is watch the energetic weather update from the other day. December 9th through the 17th, I said, but it ties with this energy. It's extremely important. Okay? That's it. That's the final message. You will see these cards. And in fact, toward the end of the reading, I think I revealed the undercarriage of the Queen of Swords to you. All right? So just watch that reading. Pay attention. That's your reading here. If you want the extended, I do. Oh, I got to pull on you. This is all about some energy coming at you. But what about you? Where are you at? Okay, well, you might be living in the energetic weather update in part. But we'll see what's going on. And we'll pull on your connection with this person here. We'll see why they have nothing to lose. How come? Huh? I don't know. Maybe you're their New Year's resolution. I don't know. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.